Alright guys, so fire trucks over there on the road. That's the turn off to Thessalon, so if you're going into Thessalon, you'd go there, take that route. So our next town we go through is going to be Blind River. It is 5 minutes to 4. So ETA, I guess, you know, all depending on how. And there's a turn off to Chapleau to swing back around. So yeah, here's Thessalon here. The sign. My next guess, my best ETA I think for North Bay is probably pretty close to 7 o'clock by the time we get in there. Matthew's done work at 6:30. Probably meet him at the shop and unload all of this stuff. Oh, Blind River's 53 yet. Oh wait, 53 kilometers. So we got a ways to go to hit Blind River yet. So, as I said, we are in horse and buggy country here. You'll see the signs along the side of the road that there are indeed horses and buggies on the road. So you've got the Mennonites out here and the Amish out this way. So it's not unusual to see them with their horse and buggies on the road. And like I say, there are signs that show you them, or that they're here, I should say, and to watch out for them. Lots of motorcycles. Wow, there was one big group. There had to be about 50 of them in the group, but I didn't see any patches. So I'm not sure who they are or what they're doing, or if they're just out for you know, it's a group that's doing a ride. Oh, get around this guy. That's what I was planning to do here. Let's get around that guy so he and his counterpart behind there can stick together. They're both from BC, both vehicles, so I'm assuming traveling together. And of course, you know, the watch for deer signs are all over the place too. This is farm country, so you know, the deer are about. Anyway, we're just after 4 here. Lots of bales out in the fields here. Lots of hawks, all kinds of hawks everywhere you look. Just soaring around. Falcons, hawks. folks, we're just coming through Blind River. It is just going on 4:30 right now. So we'll get through Blind River here and continue on. It's that little blue car. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. What this car just slowed down for all of a sudden. Stopped at this Tim Hortons before to grab something to eat on the way through. Everybody's got construction going on. Blind River OPP here on the left. Hospital. Alright, so that's Blind River. So we'll be just coming through here right away. Right, so we've got Elliott Lake is 59 kilometers to the turnoff, then Espanola, and then Sudbury, and I missed how far it is to Sudbury. So Don, VA3 DLO in Elliott Lake, hello to you. I wish I had time to stop. I do not have time today, and I know Saturday we'll have to see what happens, I guess, but see where that goes from there. Anyway, just want to say hello to you there, Donnie. VA3 DLO, VE3 FAL Mobile. That sky's looking pretty ominous there, and it looks like she's gonna rain. That sky is looking pretty bad over there. Looks like it's gonna rain. Maybe even some lightning in that, who knows, but them are some dark clouds up there. Gotta get into North Bay and unpack. Nice to do it while everything's still dry. Anyway, we're 20 to 5 right now. just coming into Sprague. So there's the city of Elliott Lake. You turn onto Highway 108. And I think it said it's like 15 minutes down. So again, that's where fire tower lookout. I know Don's mentioned that. So that's where Don, VA3 DLO, lives with his parents. And the rain is going to start, I think, anytime here. So here's a turn off onto 108 to Elliott Lake. So Spanish is 18, Espanola 66, Sudbury 133. So we've still got just over 200 kilometers to go to get to North Bay. So yeah, that'll put us in North Bay just around 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Which isn't bad. A little longer than I thought it would take today. I had figured about 12 hours. Just coming into the little hamlet of Spanish. And from Spanish, you can turn off go to Espanola. So here we are, Spanish River. Nothing here, there never really has been. So Massey's next, Espanola, and 115k to Sudbury. So from Espanola, when you go into Espanola, you continue on and you can actually take the ferry there. The last time I took the ferry, I was on the Chichiman, the MS Chichiman, which was many, many, many years ago. So as we get a little closer to Massey, we are once again in horse and buggy country here. So it's not uncommon to see horses and buggies on the side of the road here. course, all the horse poop on the side of the road. Massey. Then it will be the turnoff to Espanola. And then Sudbury, North Bay. Gas is up a little bit here. It's at 172. It was 164.9 when we got it earlier. All right, folks, it's just about 5:30. And we're coming up to the turnoff to Espanola, which takes you to Manitoulin Island, where you can get on the ferry and go across. And as I said, I took the Chichimon once upon a time, many years ago. So yeah. So we'll get through here, and then it probably looks like 50k, well, somewhere around there, 50k to Sudbury, and then we got another 105k to North Bay. Get there, unload, offload everything, check into the hotel. I'll probably just phone the hotel and I get closer, let them know that I've been on my way and that I'm there. But I just have a few things to do before I get there. So stops that we stop at here on the left hand side quite often. To stretch, use the washroom. just about 6 o'clock. At least another hour to go to get to North Bay, maybe a little bit more than an hour. As I said, this speed up and slow down going through all these little towns is crazy. But we are on a divided highway once again, which is good. So the speed limit increases to 100 kilometers per hour. And of course, you know, a little bit faster, so. And a little easier to get around the slower vehicles. So it's been a long day. It's going to be a 13-hour day for sure for us by the time we actually hit North Bay. And then, like I say, got to catch up with Matthew and unload everything. Don't want to leave anything in the vehicles overnight. So, and find something to eat. Maybe order pizza in or something tonight. So, all right, I'll yak at you guys once you get a little closer to Sudbury. Again, we bypassed Sudbury. We did not go through Sudbury, so we actually bypassed Sudbury, and then from there into North Bay. So the turn off, if you want to go to Timmins, is right up here. So 144, you take 144, that'll take you into Timmins. Sudbury, 15K. Once again, we are we're going around it. We don't go through Sudbury, but you can see the stack. I think you can probably see the big stack over there. So, like I say, we go around it. We don't go into it. Be glad when the day is done, and then just think Saturday we got to do the same thing over again, just in reverse, heading home. So you guys can see all the wonderful Canadian Shield, all the rock. So of course, Sudbury is in a nickel belt. So if you were to go into Sudbury, you'd take the bypass here and take you downtown into Sudbury. Okay guys, so it's been a long day. We're just about, we're getting closer, about another 20 minutes and we'll be in North Bay. So it'll be about 7:15 when we arrive in North Bay. Alright, let the hotel know that we are on our way, but I've already got the room saved anyway with a credit card, so yeah, and then we're just gonna meet Matthew at the shop, offload, and then head home and get something to eat. It's been a long day. Started at 6 a.m. this morning, well, on the road that is. Been up since 4:30. And yeah, so it's been a long day. So Anyway, guys, we'll catch up with you once we get to Sturgeon, or once we get just into North Bay. All right. All right.
These are the kind of things that produce flooding, right?
Got that right. All right, guys. So we're in Sturgeon Falls right now. So we're just about in North Bay. So as soon as we get into North Bay, we are going to head to Matt's shop. All right. It has rained extremely heavy here. There was some really wicked lightning and heavy rain. I think I said that. All right, folks, we're in North Bay. Okay, right lane.
That's it, you've got it now, that's the right lane.
So we've officially made it to North Bay. 7:30.
It's 80 here though, buddy.
Tell the guy in front of me that. Alright guys, thanks for riding along today. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Have a great weekend coming up. We'll be doing this in reverse on Saturday, heading back home to Thunder Bay. So thanks a lot, folks. Once again, stay safe. Remember, watch out for the other guy, because the other guy may not be watching out for you. This is Fred of EE3FAL, Ontario Northwest Bushcrafter and Outdoors, in North Bay, Ontario, Canada. 7-3.